Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What you are about to witness is the absolute pinnacle of gaming YouTube. Nowhere on the planet will you find a better gaming YouTuber, I swear. And now, with your host, Jibba73, the Double E Show! Dude, can I have $5 now?
What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's depraved. When we left off the last time, I just finished the distillery, and I believe I set to work, or set in motion, the saloon. I did. Alright, very good. So, if you watched my Banished episode from yesterday, I mentioned that I was using Streamlabs OBS to stream, and my on-screen cursor, like if I had the cursor over here on Trading Post, it was way down here on the saloon in my in-game window, and I found that if you deselect the anti-cheat tab for the capture window display or capture game display, yeah, it puts it right back on it. Now, just so we're aware here, I'm getting horrible frames per second in my Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs OBS, the benefit to it is it's supposed to utilize less CPU, which frees up your game to be able to run better, and so on and so forth for streaming. So it should as well work for recording. And I try to record at 60 frames per second so that you can get nice buttery smooth performance. But it's a little jittery. So I've got a ton of things that I have to do today in Depraved, and we're going to start right now. So I was talking with Nerd of Anarchy in the last video. He made a lot of suggestions about the lumber camp, the sawmill, the lumberjack, the sawmill, and the tree planter. And since then, there have been a lot of updates. Yeah, it's really jittery laggy. There have been a lot of updates to the game, and many of those updates include, but are not limited to, if you go in here, let's come over here to we'll go to the lumberjack. I can hire more workers in the lumberjack. I can hire more workers. Where else is it? Woodcutter? No. Hunter. I can hire more hunters. So that way, instead of having to build multiple hunters, I can have one hunter, one hunting cabin with multiple hunters that will hunt different areas. So it saves you footprint space, especially since town sizes can be somewhat limited. That being said, not all of them have it. Like the woodcutter here, I am going to put in a second woodcutter eventually to keep up with the stored firewood so they can make it through winter. But you have to have multiples of those. You have to have multiple sawmills. They're not called laborers anymore. They're called carriers now. We're going to back that down by one. This is the lumberjack. He moved over to the third space for some reason. I'm going to back that down by one. I only need one extra labor. Okay, so let's come over here. Same thing down here. We've got the hunter. So that hunter, he has no carriers. Oh, that's right, because this is a small town, so I didn't see the need to do that. That lumberjack's got one carrier, and that sawmill's got one carrier. And they're doing their thing over here. They're making planks. Right on. Coming back over here. All of my gunslingers on horses. They are. Okay. 3 gunslingers. 3 horses. Right in here. I got no horses in the stable. That works. Let's come over here. Quickly check the stable over here. I have 1 gunslinger, who is Ephraim. And Ephraim, I want you to come in here and mount a horse. I'm going to unpause so you can go do that. And then once you mount that horse, I'm going to sell the other one. So go mount the horse. Of course, you're going to take the furthest horse. Okay, I'm selling one. There you go. A little extra money. All right, coming back over here. So they're working on the saloon now. So here was he said southwest corner, right? So if I turn this view, that would be to the north. This is the southwest corner. It's all dirt over here. So Nerd mentioned that I should move the lumberjack down here to this dirt area. We have this whole dirt area and the sawmill as well. So if I actually take this and I destroy it, it gives me houses, room for more shacks, right? Which is good. Ooh, I'm making 216 a tick. Very nice. And it is the fall. So if I come in here and I go lumberjack and turn it, whoops, this way. If I make the lumberjack here and I make the sawmill here, and I make the forester here, that makes good use of this dirty land. So I can't grow food here, but over here where I have them currently, I can. So I'm gonna take this woodcutter, destroy it. So I can put like a sheep farm in over here and whatnot. That's the stonemason. I should probably move the stonemason as well. So while I'm in here, why don't I put the stonemason on the dirt? So here's the stonemason, and you can go stonemason. Well, first of all, what is that? That's the bakery. So the bakery, somebody mentioned about putting the bakery nearer the wheat farm and the mill. And I've got the mill slated to go over here, right? So let's come over here. Production, mill, bakery, right? So if I put the bakery near the mill, whoops, found the spot right there. So there's the bakery right next to the mill. And pause that. They are working on the mill. I can come over here. Oof. Jittery laggy, jittery laggy. Alright, I can click on this one. And I can destroy it. Oh, there's a little glitch. It's keeping the footprint. Can I put my stonemason in there, though? I cannot. Alright, let's, oh. It's pausing. So I got somebody being attacked. Message types. No, I don't want. A resident paradise is being attacked. Right there. Oh, I see. Okay. Unpause. He's attacking back. Yo. Jeez and crow. Well, at least Libby, who looks like a dude, is not so wounded that they won't make it. Holy crap. Oh, but Aloysius did die. Crap. Undertaker, do your job. Okay. So coming back over to this side of town. Let's do the stonemason. Do the stonemason like right there. Okay. And we'll get those buildings going, and then we'll destroy the other buildings, right? Are you going to get a horse, Tony? I sure hope so. You do an awful lot of walking around when you don't have to. Okay. I'm going to take the transport wagon here. Let's see. Let's go into... Where's the transport route? Map. Transport routes. Okay. This wagon. Getting rid of it. Getting rid of it. Right. So now... Does that mean you'll unload? Can I unload? Please? I would really like to take this stone off of here. Trading post. Buy a transport wagon. No, I don't want to buy a transport wagon. I don't want to destroy it either. Not costing any money though, which is good. It's good. Trading posts shouldn't. You should be able to trade freely. Hey, you made it to the doctor. Aloysius Howe died. I forgot your name. You're Libby. That's right. You're Libby the dude who looks like a woman. Dude looks like a lady. Come on down. Libby McMurphy. No shirt on. Wait a minute. Somebody had a cold. I heard a cough. Somebody's got a cold. That's the flu. That's yellow fever. We gotta be careful of that. You. Alright. You. Yeah. Go to the doctor. Double time it. We'll speed that up a bit. Okay, so Xing out the trade wagon does not empty it. Okay, I tried that. Okay, we are moving the forester, the sawmill, and the lumberjack. We will give 2 lumberjacks per sawmill, so we'll hire 2 lumberjacks for sure. Does the forester have multiple? That's not the area, but does the forester have multiples? It does not. But that was the other thing I wanted to see. He's not really... there's some trees in here, but I'm going to move his work area to here. And we'll see whether or not trees plant faster, better, and whatnot. Do I have a pack of wolves out here, or was it just random? Was it just a random wolf? Couple of wolves that just happened to wander in to close to civilization, which they tend not to do at all. But it is what it is. Okay. Let's draw back. Saving game. Good idea. Anything looks like it's asleep. It shouldn't be. These are all supposed to be getting built. Right on. That's near full of food. Nice. It's actually really good. Got the train coming in. It stopped. Is it dropping anybody off? It did not. Right on. Okay, that works. Making 216 a tick. That's awesome. Let's come over here. How are we doing over here? You have anybody homeless? We do not. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 spots. 12 pioneers. Right on. We got food. I can hire a second hunter, and I think I will. And we will appoint a hunter. And it's doing its thing, it's doing its thing. It's finding a worker, finding a worker, finding a worker, finding a worker. Come on. Come on. Really? Really? You can't find anybody that wants to do the job? Lumberjack? 2 people. Sawmill? 2 people, that's 2, 4. Go do your job. Got the doctor. Woodcutter. Right on. Okay. Let's come back to the hunter. So, let's click on you. Let's pause. We will click on you. Marcus, you're wearing a dress, Marcus. You can either be a laborer or a builder. Oh yeah, that's right. They changed that. So they changed the work menu. So he's a builder, and he can either be a builder or a laborer. So they did change that. And I'm not 100% sure why. But make you offensive since you're carrying a weapon. Actually, let's light it up here and see who all actually has a weapon. You should definitely have a weapon for sure. Okay, you're the hunter. You should definitely have a weapon. So, just 2 people with weapons. Or all 3 people. But just 2 townfolk. Okay. Just come in here. There are not enough laborers in Paradise Reborn. Build more residential houses. Alright, let's go sawmill. I'm going to take the extra carrier out. And now we have the extra hunter. Change working area. So that would be you. And you are going to hunt. We're at a crawl. Boy, my frames per second stink right now. Why don't I have you hunt this area right here? And your area should still be up here. Yeah, this is at a crawl. This is tough. Yeah, you're still hunting up here, which is good. That's where you're supposed to be. Right on. Okay, close that. Come back over here. How are we doing? It's something funny. This is a side note. So it's raining here today, but I forgot that it was raining. And I kept hearing these little tink, tick, 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 tink, 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 tink. And it sounded like something was trapped in my fireplace, like a critter. And it was like, so I'm checking it out with the flashlight. I'm trying to look in and see if there's something in the flue or whatnot. I still have the air conditioner in my front window, so the rain is tinking off the air conditioner. And it's making these little skitchy sounds that, sounded like a little rodent. I live in the suburbs, so we have, but it's a slightly semi-rural suburb. So we do have field mice and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought it was pretty funny to be sure. Yeah, so trees were growing in here. So he did plant some stuff up, but it doesn't change the ground to green. So there's really no benefit to it. Oh, you're another gunslinger. Well, you're not getting hired for sure. We don't need you. I've got plenty of coverage. So if my stonemason gets built down there, I can take that out. There's my tailor. I could move my tailor. So those are shacks. There's shacks. Here's my main street. What is this over here? That's another shack being built. That's another shack being built. Right on. Plenty of food over here. It's the making of planks that really is that's really hurting. But yeah. So all of that's going on. All right, so things are looking good here. So I believe if Nerd, you'll obviously correct me if I'm wrong, but this is definitely the southwest corner If this is the north of the map, this is the southwest corner, and this is the dirt area which you were talking about putting some of these industrial buildings, since they can't be, you can't put food stuffs there anyway. And obviously I'm trying to keep it off the main drag so I can still put in, the saloon, the sheriff, with the jail and stuff like that. A hunter needs a rifle. Okay. You're walking around. So, here, that's you. And here, that's you. And you would prefer a rifle. So you've got nothing to hunt with. All right. Let's pause for a second. You're a hunter. You have no weapon. You're a laborer with a rifle. You come over here. Double time it. This is where I would like to be able to... Okay, now I'm going to pause you. Put you to sleep for a minute. This is where I would like to be able to go into this laborer, click here, and make them a hunter. So if I come in here to Alfonso, you're a hunter, you're going to be a laborer. Okay? You're done. Now, if I come in here, Alfonso, I'm going to fire you. You can go away. That's Alfonso. Yep, you're a laborer. I would really like this lady, or Marcus, who's wearing the dress, to be the hunter. Because you have a rifle. That would make sense. Abbott's got a rifle. Marcus, be the hunter. Alfonso, you have no rifle. Why do you want to be the hunter so bad? Make Marcus, who has a rifle, a hunter. All right, let's speed it up. Come on. Let's see if it eventually finds Marcus. I'm just going to keep firing Alfonso till he gets the idea that I don't want Alfonso being my hunter. Apparently it wants hunters with A names. Abbott and Alfonso. Seriously, he has no rifle. Marcus. Why can't I make Marcus the hunter? Seriously, this is where I wish they would bring back the drop-down menu and I can go, hunter. Oh, just go back to work. All right, slightly broken there. It just like one of the updates is that it will not assign, it'll assign people who have guns to the watchtowers and whatnot, but it won't assign people who are not armed to the watchtowers. Well, how about the hunter? So there's a bug. So I should probably report that. Okay, back to what we were doing over here. So let's clear that. I don't need to see who's armed right now. So they're working on the mill, and they're working on these shacks. That shack is done. No, they're not working on those shacks. They're working on these shacks. So that shack. All right. So let's set a priority on the mill to 1, 2, 3. Right. 36. Right on. And we will come over here, and for the lumberjack, we'll set it to 1. The sawmill we'll set to 1. The forester will set to 1. And the stonemason, saving game. The stonemason will set to 1. Right? We'll come over here. You will go up to 2. And you will go up to 2. There you go. So, priority, mill. Housing. There are not enough laborers in Paradise Reborn. Really? Alright. So there's the sawmill. You no longer have an extra labor. There's the lumberjack. You have an extra laborer. There's the hunter. He has a carrier. Got plenty of food. I'm going to take the carrier away. There's the forester. They work alone. Woodcutter has a carrier. You know what? Take that away. Stonemason has a carrier. That makes sense. Tailor, no need for a carrier that I'm aware of. We do have some alcohol. So we've got alcohol now. The distillery is making alcohol. All right, let's look at the population levels. So now we have alcohol. So the next step is making bread, and we can start getting settlers, which means we'll start upgrading homes, and they'll become settlers. And when you upgrade the homes, they make more money. 176. So I dropped from 211 to 176 without building a building. Or did the saloon? The saloon is finished. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at that. The saloon is finished. And with that, I think we'll call it an episode there. That is awesome. That's saloon right on Main Street across from the doctor. Doctor says, here's your laudanum. I'll go relax. So go over and drink some laudanum and some hooch. Right on. Okay, so we're working on these other buildings here, and we're working on the mill. That's where we're going to leave it for now. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, what you think we should do here in Depraved, put them in the comments below, like Nerd did, and I'll see if I can implement them. And Tony, your suggestions have been wonderful as well, and I would like more from you. I'd like more from everybody. Everybody, put suggestions in the comments below, okay? And we'll work it out from there. So I will catch you next Thursday for another episode of Depraved. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.